All right, welcome to Module 6. Module 6 and Module 7 are 2 weeks of material that you're going to start today and continue on next week. Okay, and it's all around cloud automation. So by the time that you finish this module, you should be able to use cloud automation technologies to manage simple cloud infrastructure resources. Your outcomes are going to be being able to understand the purpose of cloud automation and how to use it. And so there are a number of assignments you need to do, including some things that are not graded that are going to be required. I'll get into those in a moment here. So there are a lot of different cloud automation technologies that you may encounter, but what we're going to talk about in this course is Terraform, which is an open source tool, and it's very easy to use. Okay, as opposed to the other tools. And Terraform is what other students who've taken this class before said they preferred to the other solutions that were out there. So this is based on student feedback to use Terraform. Okay. There's a lot of materials to review this week, so you may need to spread it over 2 weeks. That's totally okay. If you are behind, you need to try to catch up by next week. Okay. And if you need help, you need to let me know. If you don't let me know, I don't know if you need help or not. Okay. There's a video on mutable versus immutable infrastructure. It's going to be very key for you to understand the general concepts of why do we use this type of software and how do we use it. Okay. And then there's obviously the reading under Module 6 that you want to take a look at. And then there's a second video on Terraform that just introduces it. Those two videos combined are about 40 minutes or so. Okay. Now, there are some hands-on practice exercises where you'll either use Google Cloud or AWS. You can pick which one you want. Google Cloud has 9 tutorials required. AWS has 8 required and 2 optional. Okay. If you struggle with these, you should come to the Q&A or tutoring session and get some help. Okay. Very important. You do not need to turn them in. Please don't turn them in. They're for you to practice. I would rather you practice with these and understand what you need to do and how to use the software than get to the point where this is the graded homework assignment and your project and you just don't have a clue. Okay, so go through these tutorials. They're designed to be very easy to follow. Okay, now I will also do a couple of demos of my own that I will post here in the next week or so. Okay, and those demos will be on Terraform and various functionality. Now, the last thing that I want to mention is there are 3 optional activities. One is a reading on continuous delivery. I encourage you to read it, but it's not required. And then 2 optional activities in Google Cloud. One doing a container web application deployment, the other doing a WordPress deployment on Kubernetes. Hint, that second one of the activities on Kubernetes would be very valuable to you potentially for your project later on. And then the last thing I want to mention for this video is web-based SaaS automation tools. You're not going to be doing a whole lot with SaaS in this class, but I know that some of you may use SaaS in your workplace, and personally, we all use it. So there are products like If This Then That and Zapier, which allow you to do automation of different SaaS tools together, link them together. There's a video for you to watch if you're interested in that, but it is not required that you actually go and set up a Zapier account or anything like that. That's not required, all right? So keep an eye out for those demo videos.